Welcome to Massage Chair Relief Live, the podcast designed to educate, inform, discuss, and critique the relatively new massage chair industry. Join your host, Dr. Alan Widener, to become a massage chair expert and avoid multiple pain points in your search for the perfect massage chair.
Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Widener from Massage Chair Relief, and today's our bi-weekly massage chair industry update for Wednesday, August 7th, 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. I want you to know that this broadcast will be on our YouTube channel, and also the audio file will be on our new podcast, which is called Massage Chair Relief Live, and you can find that at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Deezer. We have multiple areas where you can, or locations where you can download or not download, but stream the audio file so you can listen to it. And so you don't have to look at me. So there's a plus. Anyways, our next live broadcast with a guest will be a week from tomorrow, August 21st. And it'll be at 2:00 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 3:00 p.m. Central Time, and 4:00 p.m. Eastern Time, and 1:00 p.m. Pacific Time. And our guest will be Justin Milne, who is an extraordinary technician that we use here in Utah. And he is very, very talented in terms of getting chairs fixed, identifying problems with chairs, diagnosing chairs. And we rely on Justin quite a bit for our local customers. And Justin is going to be joining us to talk about his side of the business. He fixes chairs. He sees what breaks down in chairs, what the problems are with chairs. We can also get a little bit of an idea of what the cost of not just doing the labor portion of it, repairing it. And of course, as you know, we cover the lifetime labor warranty. So we have a lifetime labor warranty. So we cover that and we pay him. But he will also give us an idea of, what some of the components cost and, where the common breakdowns are, the common failures in massage chairs and rough ideas of the costs. Of course, it's a spectrum, right? It's chairs that are from certain companies the parts will be more expensive than other companies, but he can give us an idea of what those costs are. And he also has a pretty cool perspective on a couple other things I never even realized before. And we'll talk about those in our live broadcast. So join us. You can join us on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/massage chair relief, or on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/massage.chair.relief. And you can also visit us on the homepage of our website. We always have on the right-hand the third right-hand portion of the opening banner when you get on the website. Is where we broadcast on our website. The problem is if you have any questions or comments for Justin, you can't ask them through the website. You can only do it through our FaceTime or our YouTube. We used to be able to do it on X.com, but they've changed the plan. You have to have a different plan to do it on that, on a different plan with X to do it there. And we may still go for that plan or not. We're not sure, but come and join us. We'd love to have you. Our last broadcast was in last month, July, was with Michael Olpin, Dr. Michael Olpin, a stress management expert from the Weber State University. And he is the first author of published articles validating the therapeutic efficacy of massage chairs. So that interview was great. And we didn't really talk a whole lot about massage chairs. We did it towards the end. But we were talking about stress management and stress prevention, and he's an expert at it. And he has a PhD. He's a professor of I can't remember what his field of expertise. Well, it's stress, but I can't remember what he's teaching. I think it's human performance. That's where he teaches or at the university. But anyways, join us for our next one, and you can see that one you can download it or listen to it from the podcast. Or you can just watch the video through our YouTube channel. Also, I thought I should mention that Ogawa traditionally has monthly sales for their chairs, and they tweak them from time to time. And they've recently started a new sale for this month, for the month of August, and from now until August 15th, they have some pretty good prices. The Master Drive AI 2.0, which is originally listed at, I believe, $12,999, is on sale for $79.99. And that chair, if you buy that chair in the month of August, particularly, you will also get a free NAMI Sonic Wave vibration machine, which retails for $29.99. That is $22,999. So you're basically getting a $3,000 product, additional health product, along with your Ogawa Master Drive AI 2.0. And they've got some other sales. The Active XL is a little less expensive than you. The sale is even better, is what I'm saying. And the Master Drive LE also has a lower price than they've traditionally had. And I can see that. July, August are typically slower months in the massage chair business, and some companies are kind of putting out some sales to counter that slow downturn in the summer sales. Of course, everybody's going to be going back to school here pretty quick. I don't know if that's stressful or not stressful for mothers and fathers as they send their kids off to school for another year of school, or if it's stressful to have them at home during the summer. I don't know, but either way, a massage chair is great for relieving stress, as we discussed in our last Massage Chair Relief Live broadcast. Speaking of Ogawa, and as you know, or may or may not know, Ogawa, JP Medics, Cosia, and Brookstone are all the same company. And that Cosia USA company just announced that the Brookstone chairs are going to be discontinued. So there's great prices on the Brookstone chairs right now. So if you're interested in a Brookstone chair for a lower price chair, the lower price points, take a look at the Brookstone models. The prices are very, very good. The chair will be discontinued, and that's why they're having a sale that they are, because they're blowing out the last of their inventory. Okay. An interesting topic has come up with us. As you know, we sell massage chairs, but we are also, and I kind of even think of myself primarily as an educator of massage chairs, and not just the chairs themselves, but the market. And I get questions all the time. I help people out all the time, even when they don't buy the chair from us and they've got a problem with the chair, or they're trying to get help with something from one of the massage chair companies that we represent, or even a chair that we don't sell, that we might be able to give them some tips on how they can have some kind of recourse if they have a problem with the chair. And this does happen regularly. As a matter of fact, I had 2 calls this last week. One was from a customer who purchased a chair. He did not buy from us. He went for a cheaper price. We offered him our lifetime labor warranty, and he didn't care for that at the time. Well, I just heard, this was 3 years ago, and I just heard from him, and he is having problems getting his chair fixed, and his retailer's not helping him, the people that he bought the chair from. And he called me because he said, even though I didn't buy the chair from you, I still think of you as the expert in the field, and you're good at what you do, and you're connected, and can you help me? Well, there wasn't much I can do for him, but and he regretted not getting the lifetime labor warranty, because now he was going to have to pay pretty much for everything, parts, labor, everything. So I feel bad for him. And but anyways, that's how it goes. We make choices. Sometimes price is not always, but sometimes price is the be all end all for a customer until the chair breaks down and they cannot get it fixed. And then they get angry, and they, like this fellow did, and others have done the same. They're going to complain to the Better Business Bureau, which is not a bad idea. They're going to file a complaint to the Attorney General. They're going to file a lawsuit. And it's very upsetting for some people, especially if they buy a premium chair and they're having troubles with it, and they're not able to get help from the massage chair company that they bought it from. So anyways, what I wanted to say, and that is a tangent that I went on, but these reviews there's reviews all over the place. And I want to give you a little tip about reviews. Reviews that are only found on the site of the people selling you the chair are questionable reviews. Okay. I've talked in the past years about how reviews can be manipulated, and bad reviews can be posted, but the company that own the website and the chairs that they're selling on that website can delete all the negative reviews. So it only looks like it's positive reviews. And I can tell you this, and I have said this I've been in this business for almost 20 years. And I remember saying this 15 years ago and this was when another company came out, and they just had awesome reviews, and they were, it looked like the chair was perfect for everyone. Can't miss. Well, the chair was not perfect for everyone. The reviews that they had were, there was an app at the time, and the app was called Fake Spot, and you can get that app, Fake Spot, and you can use that app on particular websites like Amazon, like even the website of the people selling you the chair, to see if those reviews are real or not. And of course, there's other avenues for posting reviews, because if all you read are good reviews, it's going to leave you like there's going to be a little innate subconscious bell ringing that says, okay, this is too good to be true. And you know what? A lot of times they are too good to be true. There is no one chair that can fit everyone and make everyone happy. And the reviews are written about that, but those reviews can be manipulated. I remember one customer of ours that had put down a deposit on a chair, and then they came to our showroom and found a chair they liked better. So they canceled the deposit on the other chair, on the other company. And that company was so incensed by that they wouldn't give them back their $100. Plus they tried to, and this customer left a review on Yelp, which is ordinarily a fairly unbiased, I thought, a fairly unbiased review format. Well, the review that she wrote about that experience with that other company was attacked by the company that it was written about. And so they complained to Yelp, and Yelp finally took her review and put it on I can't even remember how they used to do it. It's been so many years ago, but they put it in a place on Yelp where it's like shaded out, so it doesn't look like a legitimate review. And I think they even had a comment about it, about questioning the validity of the review. And the review was true. The review was right. It was right from the heart of this woman who was very upset with the company that wouldn't give her money back. And I mean, the fact that someone doesn't want to buy a chair and wants their money back, if it's a refundable deposit, there shouldn't be any question. Here's your money. Bang, it's over. Well, they contacted Yelp. They contacted the customer and said, would you please remove your review? If you don't, they made some kind of threat, and I can't even remember what it was, but she was so mad and so incensed that every time they approached her about, they wanted to give her a new chair, they wanted to pay for the white glove delivery, they promised her all these things, and she was so upset with the way they treated her, and then trying to buy off her removing her review, she dug in even harder, deeper. And then they started going after Yelp even harder and complaining. And eventually that review is relegated to the reviews that are like questionable or whatever. But we've seen this, and we've seen how these reviews can be manipulated. Now, what we're seeing now more and more, particularly online, are these videos of chairs, these chair models that are for sale. And you will see reviews of these chairs. Well, I've done a little homework myself. I've gone to Better Business Bureau to see what the reviews are about the chair there. And they don't have to be a member of the Better Business Bureau to have complaints against them. And there is that company, there were two companies. Neither one of them is in the Better Business Bureau, registered with the Better Business Bureau. And so the complaints that they receive there are pretty much, I don't know. Well, here's the problem. If you can't find the company on Better Business Bureau, how do you leave a review? And that's the beef. And there's another company that's a little bit more of a brand name company. They've been around a while, and they don't even have, their chairs are not even listed on the Better Business Bureau under the name of the chair company. It's under the name of a parent umbrella company that nobody knows about. And so there's no bad reviews on the Better Business Bureau because they can't find the company on there to leave the review. And so it's hard to be able to trust reviews. So again, another buyer beware tip. When you see lots of reviews, and they're all just wonderful about how fantastic this chair is. And and there's another company. Oh my goodness, there's another company that I checked that sell these cheaper chairs. These are usually the cheaper chairs that have sketchy return, or not return policies, but sketchy warranties. Well, this one, another company that I took a look at, they had a list of all the principals in their company, the CEO, the director of this, the director of that, and not one of them could be found in LinkedIn. Now, if you're the CEO of a company, a growing concerned company, and you're not even on LinkedIn as an executive for that company, that is a red flag. So they used to have pictures of those guys and gals on that website, and they've since taken pictures down, but the names are still there. And if you go through and look at the names, not one of them can be found in LinkedIn. Now, isn't that odd? So there's these little things that people don't think about that kind of help you. If you feel like, these are too good to be true, or can I trust this, or all these reviews, and even the video reviews, you don't know if they're being compensated to say stuff. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but sometimes it's like the compensation is more than like they would ever have reviewed it on their own. And sometimes those reviews cannot be trusted. Just saying. And of course, I have reviews. I have reviews that of video reviews of people that come on the Zoom. Others that leave written reviews, and they're not always favorable. And if they have a Google page or a Yelp page, you might want to check and see if they've got those, and you can find out if the reviews are all favorable and if they're always that good. And a lot of the reviews you get are from people who just bought a chair and they're excited about the chair. They have it for maybe a week or two and they write a review. But, there's not many reviews for people that have had the chair for, 6 months to a year. And then maybe you can find out how their customer support is if there's a problem with the chair. So reviews, I don't know, they're very, very important. Reviews are important. People count on them and trust them. That's why we don't delete any of our negative reviews. If there's a negative review, we will answer it, especially if we are culpable. Like I've told the story of one fellow that came to our Utah showroom. This was back years ago when I didn't have 4 stores, but I had the Utah store and I was there by appointment. I wasn't always there all day because I was growing the business. Anyways, one day a fellow went to our store and I wasn't there. Of course, we were only there by appointment, but I wasn't there, and that upset him. Then there were 4 or 5 pallets stacked against the front of the building, which we did because when chairs get delivered, they're on pallets, and we stack the pallets there and then have a company come pick them up. Well, the company had not come to pick up those pallets, and so we had 5 old pallets leaning against the glass wall windows of the showroom, and a new chair had just been dropped off. So here this guy shows up, and all the lights are off. It's dark in there. Nobody's there. The 5 ugly, and pallets are not the prettiest thing in the world after they've been used a couple of times. They're just splintered, and some of them are just half destroyed. Some pallets up against the window, and a new chair that's just taken up a big space in front of the other window. And this guy wrote a scathing review. He says, I go in here. There were no hours. It was a mess. There were these pallets and a big chair had been delivered. There was no one there to receive it. And, that was embarrassing to me. That was very embarrassing. And you can still see that review. I can't remember. I think it's on the Google My Business page, but you can still see that review because we don't delete it. But I answered it and I apologize. And we tried to make things right, but sometimes even that's not enough to satisfy a customer, but it is enough to make me as a business owner say, okay, we got to change something here. And so we changed our pallet policy. We have regular hours now on our days that we say we're open, that we're supposed to be open. And we have a staff member there all the time. So the reviews a negative review is actually a good thing because if it inspires the company to do better and make changes to their protocols to allow for less stress for the customer, well, then the review served a purpose now, didn't it? It may not have helped my business grow, but it may have helped me be a better businessman and run my business better. So if you never find a negative review about anything, any chair, just be careful. Just make sure you do your due diligence. And again, I've said this a number of times. Make sure you understand what their warranty is and what their return policy is, because that could end up costing you hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, if you are responsible for the cost of all the labor, if they don't do in-home repairs, if they only have like 2 years of parts and then they don't have, you have to buy the parts after that. There it is. Yeah, just be careful. Price is not everything. It's important. You want good value for your money. Of course you do. I get that. I want that. But I also want to be protected with mechanical and electronic devices that may not last or may not outlast, or may outlast the warranty. Because you know what they say, when does your warranty go bad on a car? The day after the warranty expires. Well, it's kind of a running joke, probably based on a facetious customer who was not happy about his car not working after a particular date. But it also applies to massage chairs. It applies to fridges and other appliances. I mean, as long as you've got mechanical and electrical components, there is a probability of breakdown, or what we call a failure rate. And I talked a lot about this 2 weeks ago, so you can listen to that one. I went off a little bit on that, a little bit too much. I won't go off on it too much today, but we're trying to just warn you about the things that you should be aware of when you're looking for a chair, when you're shopping, things that will help you overcome what we call pain points, not paying points, pain, P-A-I-N, pain points. And I'm not talking about back pain. I'm talking about emotional, psychological stress of spending spending a lot of money on a chair and getting in a pickle because they don't answer your phone. They don't have a warranty, or the warranty is not, they never outline the warranty. It's going to cost you an arm and a leg to return the chair, whatever. Just please protect yourself and buyer beware. That's a catchphrase I use all the time, especially with the massage chair industry. So anyways, I guess that's my soapbox for this week, but I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please feel free to thumbs up, like us on our YouTube channel. And of course, help us spread the word about massage chairs by sharing this video or our podcasts with your friends and family through your various and sundry social media platforms. We appreciate you helping us spread the word about massage chairs. Anyways, I'm Dr. Alan Widener from Massage Chair Relief, and I will see you again in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Massage Chair Relief Live podcast. Subscribe to this podcast and be notified of each episode. Check out our main website at massagechairrelief.com for much more valuable information on the massage chair industry and marketplace.